Hey, good morning, guys. And so it is like 5:15 a.m. and Mary's gonna start with the weather and water this morning, and after we have a some trail chatter. All right. Take it away, Mary.
Thank you, Donald. All right, good morning, everybody. Here in Blairsville, it is 72 degrees and cloudy this morning. And today we're going to have a high of 78. It's going to be overcast with rain showers at times. Winds are 5 to 10 miles per hour and a 50% chance of rain. Then tonight, 68 degrees, increasing clouds with showers arriving overnight. 5 to 10 mile per hour winds and a 40% chance of rain. Excuse me. Up on Blood Mountain today, we have a high of 72. It's going to be dropping to 68 later on in the afternoon. There's a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 9 a.m. and then likely throughout the afternoon. And then tonight, 66 degrees with showers and thunderstorms likely, mostly cloudy. The winds today are going to be 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour, and that's today and tonight. And there is a 60% chance of rain today and tonight. All right, make sure you're checking branches, loose limbs, and everything when you're setting up your camp, and not just because the winds are gusting. We should be doing that all the time for safety. Water is good for the most part. Make sure you're topping off at Hawk Mountain Shelter because you do have a 6.2 mile hike until you reach Justice Creek. If you're hiking north, Justice Creek will have water. That's your next supply. And then Slaughter Creek before you climb Blood Mountain. If you can top off there, that'll keep you good until you get to Neil Gap. There's no water on Blood Mountain. Neil to Hog Pen is dry. Make sure you carry enough out of there. You will be able to get water at Hog Pen Gap, excuse me, as long as you follow the water blaze, the blue blaze, all the way down to the water source to the very last blue blaze. You will find sufficient water. Let's remember it's that time of year for snakes. Be careful when you're hiking. They can stretch across the trail. They like logs and rocks and stumps. And remember that Copperhead Nest, that's at Cow Rock in the Boulders, which is 5 miles north of Neil Gap. Great Smoky Mountain National Park, US 441 and Newfound Gap Road, same road, I'm sorry, continues to be closed on the Tennessee side between Sugarlands and Newfound Gap. It is open on the North Carolina side from Cherokee to Newfound Gap. It's clear going there. And also the bears in the Great Smoky Mountains. All shelters are open. Closed campsites are 23 and 96. There's warnings at Charlie's Bunyan and Trillium Gap Trail. And then we have campsite warnings of 83 and 84. Let's remember to leave no trace, whether you're in the Smokies or whatever trail you're recreating at. Let's always have proper food storage and proper disposal. If we brought it in, let's remember to bring it out. That way the forest is safe for those that live there and for those of us that enjoy it. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Donald now. He's going to talk about some other stuff that's going on out here and around us.
All right. Thanks, Jude.
You're welcome.
All right, let's see what we have going on today. So we have a rescue at Red River Gorge, Powell County, Kentucky. Rescue and medical crews out of Powell County helped get an injured man deep in the Grays Arch Trail back out to safety on Sunday morning. Just before 9:30 a.m. on Sunday, August 10th, crews with Powell County SAR had been told a man had fallen and possibly fractured his ankle on the trail at the bottom of the arch. Officials said he couldn't walk. Realizing the rescue would require carrying him out, Powell County rescue crews reached out to the Tri-Community Fire Department and Estill County Rescue Squad to help. Just after 10:30 a.m., rescue personnel found the injured hiker and started treating him while SAR set up multiple rope systems to get him out to safety. Crew members said the hiker was successfully carried out around 12:20 p.m. on Sunday and taken to the hospital for further treatment. All right. And so I was actually looking at some stuff here, man, and I came across this. It's like Arizona local news. So avoid the rescue. How to hike smart in Phoenix heat. Valley Hiking Group Trail Life hits the trail starting at 5 a.m. and packs plenty of water to hike in the summer safely. Phoenix, every summer, hikers push their limits in triple-digit temps and end up needing rescue. But one Valley Hiking Group is showing you can still enjoy the trails during the hottest months if you take the right precautions. And so Trail Life, a community hiking group, tackled Telegraph Pass before sunrise on Sunday when temperatures were more manageable at 85 degrees. Trail Life is a community of hikers that connect through conversation, sweating, and love for the outdoors, said Karama Scott, and a Trail Life hike leader. The group, accompanied by their four-legged mascot Kepler, began their hike at 5:15 a.m., taking advantage of the full moon's light to navigate the trail safety. It's 85 degrees right now, and I'm pouring sweat, Scott said. At 110, like it was yesterday, no, it's not smart to hike. Despite warnings and frequent news of rescues, many hikers still attempt challenging trails during dangerous heat. I've read the news, children getting rescued, families getting rescued. Why are you out there? You don't have to be a tourist to understand it gets hot out here, said Sky, a longtime valley hiker who set his alarm for 4 a.m. to beat the heat. Sky says he hikes early, not just for his safety, but out of consideration for first responders. I like the firefighters, and I want them to stay healthy, he said. The Trail Life group successfully completed the 500-foot elevation gain to the top of Telegraph Pass with plenty of water remaining, showing with the proper planning, summer hiking can be done safely. If you can freeze your ice pack halfway, fill the rest with water. It will keep your spine cool, core temperature cool. And I got ice water on tap every trip, said Derek Jones, a valley hiker. Many trails in Phoenix area close after 8 a.m. during summer months. Every year, more than 200 hikers require rescue in the city of Phoenix alone.
It's a lot.
It is, man. So I'm just going to go in the Phoenix area hiker rescues in 2025. Let's see if we can come up with a number. Phoenix, so 4 days ago, 108 saves in 2025. Camelback Mountain sees 44 rescues in 2025 as temps soared to 117 degrees. Too critical. Let's see what we got going on here. Phoenix officials conducted more than 108 mountain rescues this year, with Camelback Mountain alone accounting for 44 of those emergency response with temperature responses, as temperatures are expected to reach a scorching 117 degrees. And this was on Thursday, so that would have been a couple days back. This was published on the 7th of August. So just in the 8 months, 108 saves and 44 in one spot. The fire department rescues more than 200 people a year. Yeah, I mean,
That's a lot.
it really is. That's a lot of people being rescued, and a lot of people that just are unprepared. And hopefully, you know, it looks like people are actually starting to talk a little bit more about it, man. And I think that it's important for people to talk about this stuff also. I mean, just talking about what they talk about, which is just FKTs and just nonsense, man. I mean, it's not nonsense. To me, it kind of is, man, but to other people, I understand it's important to them, and I understand that. I get it, man. But also at the same time, man, we have to talk about safety and, you know, how to stay safe out here, man. How to stay alive, how not to get lost, how to stay hydrated, and it just needs to be talked about more because it's out of control.
It is.
And I hope that, you know, we talk about this every day, because I'm hoping that just a couple people see it, man, and then they start talking about it, and maybe they'll spread the good news and help us start maybe a new trend. You know, let's talk about safety. Let's talk about leave no trace. Let's talk about how the you know, how we affect how a lingering effect happens after we do something. Like, we have to think about what we're doing and think about it and how it's going to affect us 5 months down the line or a year down the line, instead of just thinking in the moment, like with the trail feedings. The trail feedings or the gap feedings are causing an issue, especially down here in Georgia. I can't say what's going on up the trail, but I can tell you what's going on in Georgia because I live here and I've been here for 10 years doing this. And, you know, I've just seen it become what it's become. and it's causing issues. And so, you know, that's one of the lingering effects is they leave and then we have a bear issue. You know what I mean, man? So, and that's not the only thing. I'm just using that as an example. The leave no trace, man. You know, people roll through, they think their candy bar wrapper isn't gonna matter, but then Jimmy sees Janie's fucking candy bar wrapper, dude, and they're just like, whatever. And so, and that's just how it goes, man. You know, it's like monkey see, monkey do, man. That's what the world is about today, anyways, man. That's how I see it, dude.
Right.
A lot of the, yeah, just you know, especially with the. I'm just gonna use this as an example because I keep seeing this stupid shit, man. Is this Nicki Minaj? Have you seen it where they stand on one foot on their on the top of their car, or I've seen them on like Jenga stacks and stuff. You know, where you play Jenga and you pull the block out and it tumbles or what. These people are sitting on there, and I guess it's a Nicki Minaj like what do you call them? Challenge, Nicki Minaj challenge or something, man. And everyone's doing it, and it's like.
To see if you can stand on your car with one foot? Is that
Yeah,
what you're saying?
it's weird, man. You got to look it up with heels on, and it's just weird. And balance on one foot while like doing like this Russian dance, you know, with their down on the ground kicking, you know. Hey, 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 hey. You know
Each
what I
their
mean?
own, but who cares?
Right, dude. But that's not, you
Yeah, I
know.
know what you mean. Everybody follows a trend.
It does, dude. It's like monkey see, monkey do. I don't know what that's all about, man. You know what I mean, dude? Then they go and wave their rebel flags, and it's like, no, dude, you're not a rebel. You got a squatted truck with rims and a tar princess, man, and it's
I guess because if the majority is doing it, no matter what it is, whether it's right or wrong, stupid, dangerous, whatever it may be, the majority makes it okay to do, and the
Yeah.
ones that are the minority saying, hey, let's not do this because this is the right way to do it, they're
Yeah,
the
my-
ones that are criticized with it, even though it's the proper majority always rules whether it's right or not.
And you know, it's funny you say that, dude, because I think that people are conformed when they go to school, anyways, man. They're people are programmed to do this, man. They conform to everyday cookie cutter society, and each person. There's no.
We're trained to follow.
Yeah, dude, it's just how it is, man. But anyways, we need to talk more about trail safety and leave no trace and stuff like that, man. It is what it is. Anyways, man, let's see what else we can find. I mean, I'm a hippie anyways, so I've got my own beliefs and stuff, and I try to keep them to myself because it's just, you know, it's just the way it is. All right, I want to read this here. So, hold on. Anyways, I can't find what I wanted to read, man, but what we're going to do, man, is we're going to end it here. We've got some shuttles going on. Jordan, actually, what time do you get up at?
Well, Jordan left out of here at 3 a.m. to get someone down to Atlanta Airport.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm heading out about 8:30 to get somebody over in Murphy, getting them down to Gainesville.
That's right.
Gonna wait for them, then get them back up here to Murphy. So, I will be out and about with them for a while.
Yeah, definitely, man. And then today I'll be answering the phones and doing some work around here, man. And getting ready for September because it's rolling up, and then Mary and I will be full-time again and pushing miles until January, where it will slow down a little bit, man, and then February. Well, January will get filled with phone calls, and February, and then the hiker season will start up again. We'll see what goes on this year. I hope it's not chaotic and crazy, man. I hope people don't start coming down and just messing shit up as usual. I'm really hoping for a smooth year, man.
Right.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll we'll have more to report later, man. We're going to end it here. I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you for listening. One love. Peace.